Good afternoon. My name is Mark Sexton. I'm the Communications Director for Alachua County. This is a Hurricane Milton update. It is October 8th, Wednesday, October 8th, at about 4:10 p.m. We were going to give you some updates now and give you some stuff to kind of take you through the rest of today and into the evening. I want to take a moment to introduce our chair. The Alachua County Commission rotates the chair position every year, and this happens to be our current chair's first time as chair of the County Commission. The County Commission chair reports to the EOC and is the commission presence at the EOC. So it's my pleasure to introduce a person who was 2 months ago a novice at dealing with hurricanes in the EOC for the County Commission, and she is now an expert 3 hurricanes later. So I want to welcome Commission Chair Mary Alfred.
Thank you, Mark. I'm not sure I would call myself an expert yet, but probably after this hurricane. Thank you. Yes, I'm Mary Alfred. I'm Chair of the Alachua County Commission, and I would like to welcome you, all of our Alachua County residents, and all of you visiting Alachua County. We have lots of extra people here visiting from around the state, taking refuge from the storm, and we are here to support all of you. While you're already seeing rain outside, we expect that you will start seeing some real impacts from Hurricane Milton in Alachua County as early as 7 p.m. tonight. However, the most serious impacts will probably be very late tonight and into the early morning hours. We expect the impacts from Milton to be over in Alachua County by about 9 a.m. The overall forecast for Alachua County has improved. However, we are still expecting to see tropical force winds and rainfall from 2 to 8 inches. The further south in the county you are, the more severe the weather will be. Note that the winds are going to be coming from a different direction than the last hurricane, and that the ground is saturated. We will likely have trees down and power outages. So please stay sheltered at home during the storm. If you can, do that safely. As we have seen multiple times, though, these storms are unpredictable, and any shift north in the track will have potentially serious impacts in our area. So please prepare for the worst case scenario, and then we can be thankful together if that is not the case. As I said before, we have many people in our area that have evacuated from Central and South Florida. Please be aware that these extra visitors are here on our roadways and in our community, and it is our privilege to welcome them and to be a shelter host county and to help out our fellow Floridians in need. Alachua County has 3 emergency shelters opened in response to Hurricane Milton, and we are currently hosting that is 4 shelters open in response to Hurricane Milton, and we are currently hosting, I'm going to say that. Yes, we are currently hosting over, how many people now, 500? Over 500 local and folks and evacuees. We only have 1 general population pet-friendly shelter that has space now, and 1 special needs medical shelter that is open now. So we encourage the folks that are impacted the storm to seek alternative housing with friends, family, or other short-term rentals if you can, but shelters are here as a last resort. The shelter that has space that is available now is located at Meadowbrook Elementary School at 11525 Northwest 39th Avenue in Gainesville, Florida. The shelters at the MLK Center in Gainesville is full. The Easton Newberry Sports Complex shelter is full. So Mark Sexton's going to follow me and give you some more information about those shelters. But please note those 2 shelters are full, and we would like you to go to Meadowbrook for the pet-friendly general population shelter. So thank you, everyone. Please stay safe. Please take care of each other. And we'll see you on the other side. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Chair. Just some detail about the shelters. General population shelters do not provide cots or beds. Residents are advised to bring their own bedding and essential supplies, including any special dietary foods needed, diapers or other children's necessities, prescription medications. It's good to bring a small cooler of ice if those medications need refrigeration. Bring spare clothing, personal hygiene items, and spare eyeglasses or contacts. Residents with pets, please bring basic pet supplies like collars, leashes, crates, carriers, towels, blankets, medications, food, etc. It's important to know that if veterinary records indicating vaccinations are not available, if you do not have proof of vaccination, we will vaccinate your pet upon intake. Alachua County Animal Resources will have supplemental supplies on hand, but for everyone's safety, animals must remain properly restrained throughout their stay. The special needs shelter that the chair mentioned was located at the Senior Center on 5701 Northwest 34th Boulevard in Gainesville. They will provide cots for patients, but they cannot guarantee cots for caregivers. If the cots are available, certainly caregivers can use them, but if the patients outnumber or get up close to the cot number, we cannot guarantee cots for caregivers. Residents should bring their own bedding, sheets, pillows, etc., and then all the things we recommend for the general shelter: prescription medications, specialty foods, clothing, personal items, etc. We want you to know that we have special transportation available for the the special medical needs shelter. You can call 352-955-2575. We want everyone to know that transportation is not a barrier from going to a shelter and being safe. Once again, Alachua County has partnered with Uber to provide free rides to and from the shelters. To access this service, go to the Alachua County EM Emergency Management Facebook page or the county Facebook page, and you will see the detailed information, including the promo code and a link to access an Uber ride. That information is all available on the Facebook pages and on the AlachuaCountyReady.com website. We want you to know that the 311 emergency information line will be available to you for 24/7 throughout this event. And if you have any questions, if you've heard a rumor, if you need anything or have any questions, 311 is always available to you. In the event of a true emergency, however, dial 911. Also, if 311 does not work on your phone, if you're out of that access area, you can call 352-264-6557. We urge you to stay informed, and if you want to receive critical updates, you can text Alachua to 888-777 for updates. For the latest storm track, you can always go to the county's Facebook pages, Emergency Management, and the main site. You can go to the Alachua County Ready website. We highly recommend the National Weather Service Jacksonville website. And we thank you for listening. We urge you all to hunker down now. It's time to be where you are going to be. If you need to go to a shelter, the weather conditions permitting, the shelters are available. This would be the time, though, if you're deciding whether you need to go to a shelter or not. If the answer is yes, the time is now to get to the shelters. Thank you. Stay safe.